It's Constant Angler here. I'd like to talk to you about my 5 favourite pike lures. As you can see in front of me, must add this is not going to be in any particular order. I've got the SeaBile Lipless Glider. This is the suspending version. Hopefully if you turn it around the right way, you will see that there, and it's 170 millimeters. Why suspending? I fish a lot of shallow lakes. Everybody else seems to be fishing sinking or floating lures. I like suspending lures. They just sit there and annoy the pike. If I want to get it to slowly sink, I'll just wrap some lead tape around this hook here, and it seems to sink nice and level with a little wiggle, which drives the pike nuts. As you can see with this, it's been chomped a bit. So there you go. These are proven lures for me. I take them all the time. Have them. This is sort of a shady, ghosty sort of colour. With a chartreuse back. Have them in other colours as well. So this is a sort of breamy, ruddy colour. It's 170 mil size, so like I said. Another one here. You can see how much I like them. I've just bought recently in a pike colour. So, number 2. There it is. You'd probably guess if you've seen my videos already. It's a 30 centimeters Savage Gear loose bodied eel. I've fitted it with a bridle here, a metal bridle, which I've twisted myself and inserted. These eels don't seem to tear as much on a bridle. I don't know why, but that's what I've found. I do use a line through version now quite frequently. I just like the idea of the fish not being able to throw the hook from the weight of the lure. So when this one wears out, I'll change it. But any colour you like. This is in a eel colour. I like the purple back colour, the orange. There's all sorts of colours out there. Just buy a few and experiment. Great lures. Caught me lots of pike. So number 3, and I'm not sponsored by Savage Gear, is the Line 3 Trout. Don't care what anyone says. This is a fantastic lure. It's caught me loads of pike. You can see one's had a little bite of it here. And yeah, this happens to be in a Fire Tiger pattern. First one I bought was this one, which is, you can see it's got the original hook set up there. And it's been mullered. I'm going to have to look around and get another one of these. So we'll do some repairing on this one quickly. But yeah, got loads of pike on these. You can't fault them. You know, they're great lures. Whilst we're Savage Gearing, I suppose we'll get this one out of the way. So this is the Savage Gear 4-play lip lure. Now this is the first one they made, not the newer version. I haven't really fished that a lot, the newer version yet, to sort of compare it to this. But I mean, this lure caught me my largest pike on the first cast of using it, a 20-pound plus pike. You can see it's been torn up a bit there. I've caught quite a few pike on this one now over the years, the last 3-4 years, I suppose. Yeah, sinks, well, it doesn't sink, it dives to about 3 or 4 foot. You can start them and they'll turn and look back on themselves. Yeah, great little crankbait lure. If I had to pick a crankbait, that's the one. So we've got a jerk bait, we've got a couple of soft baits. We've got Savage Gear eel, and we've got the Savage Gear Line 3. So now this is a frog. This is my favourite frog. Had this quite a few years now. It seems to have stood up to the test of time. This is a Booyah Popping Frog. This has in a shad colour. I've had pikes of 12 pound on this one. It just pops along lovely. It's a nice sort of natural colour, and it seems to drive the pike mad. Particularly later in the day when all your shad and things are topping. So that's my 5 top lures. But obviously when thinking about this and doing these, there are always others I like. So there's another good standby lure, a Salmo Sweeper. This one is in Chartreusey Roachy colour. I can't remember the exact colour. I don't think it says on it. This is a 14-inch version. Yeah, the pike like these things. This is a brand new one. I've had one which I managed to chuck into a tree and lose, so I had to invest in another one. But yeah, love those as well. As a standby, something I use with lots of soft plastics. If we have a look here and I can untangle it. You'll see this is a Ricky the Roach here, soft body lure. It's an instant spinnerbait. Now by that I mean I can clip this spinnerbait. It's not the Ricky the Roach I'm really talking about. It's this here. I've made it up myself with a cast lock swivel, bent some wire, formed a loop and attached a blade there. Now that thumps like anything and flashes as well. You could add a different colour blade if you want. I've got a few made up. Yeah, I can clip this onto the front of, like I have done here, the Ricky the Roach. See if I can unclip it on camera. These things are always trickier when you're peering over the top. I'll unclip it now. Over the top of a GoPro. There, so there's your Ricky the Roach on a little mechanism I've made up. Hooking mechanism. And then here is my instant spinnerbait. No, this isn't my idea. I expect a few of you going, he's been watching Pike Fike or whichever one of the two it was, and he's gone, nick that idea. Yeah, there's a guy on there that uses these things. He came up with the idea of the instant spinnerbait. Great idea. I'm a magpie for ideas. I nick everyone's ideas and sometimes have them of my own. So yeah, if I can make that up and I'm a bit cack-handed, then you can too. I will do a video just on twisting this and making this up. So there's my top 5 with one that I couldn't leave out and an add-on of a instant spinnerbait. I could have chucked a spinner in there, probably an Abu Atom. I could have thrown a lot of soft plastic lures in there. Ones you rig yourself, like the Ricky the Roach here. But they all perform pretty much the same function in my mind. And I'm happy with that selection. I take lots of others with me like everybody does, but I always have a form of one of these 5 with me. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. As always, it's appreciated. Please like and subscribe and share, and even hit the notification bell if you remember, to let you know about my future videos as they're posted.